Hi,
Oh
friends. It's
shit!
me,
You find out
host
that
Eric.
care. Oh,
I'm here with host Ken. I'm here with Cooter. I'm here with JC. I'm here with Lorenz. They're all famous people. We're all rocking and rolling. And tonight we are going to master a new skill set, a skill set that as of yet only my subconscious has mastered. It's going to require this conversation as the spell that's going to bring this skill set out of my subconscious concurrently while I'm teaching you to exercise the skill set. It is the skill of reading people's auras. Okay? So, let's begin. Step one in reading people's auras.
your hype spell didn't work.
That's a pretty funny joke, Ken. That's called physical clowning meets pun. Okay, so let's say I'm looking at Ken right now. Okay, Ken, as I'm looking with my normal eyes, he looks like normal Ken. I don't see the aura. The aura doesn't come into view when you look at it with normal eyes. So, in order to view an aura, obviously, you need to do something slightly different with your eyes in order to view the aura. These are called aura eyes. And when you use aura eyes, what it means is first I want you to just relax your eyes so you lose focus. So things get fuzzy, things get gentle, things get soft. Okay, so now things are kind of blurry. Let's try it. Everyone just open your eyes, take a deep breath, breathe it out. Just let your eyes go super fuzzy. Ah. Okay, now that might hurt your eyes at first. It probably does. Your aura reading muscles are not accustomed to usage at the moment. But that just means you need to practice a little bit more. So, when you get in the habit of successfully being able to lose focus of your eyes by. Okay, well, here's the trick. If you're having trouble doing this, I want you to do the following thing. I want you to keep your eyes open, but try to concurrently visually imagine something. Try to focus on what's inside your head instead of what your eyes are revealing, even though your eyes are open. So you might want to pick a spot on the wall and try to picture something really clearly in your head, like a scene with a progression of events. Try to picture a scene of Christopher Columbus standing on the shore of Portugal. He's talking to the king, he's talking to the queen, he's saying, okay, I'm going to get on the boats now. We're going to go that direction over there, and we're hopeful when we get on the other side, there's some shit there that we want, and we're going to be like, fuck yeah, we're stealing this shit, and we'll bring it back to you. And the king and queen are like, right on, dude. And okay, so right there, you probably were not seeing what you were looking at, but rather the story that I was telling, maybe, if possible. I was seeing it in my head. So what you need to do is master that you're attending to your eyes without actually seeing through your eyes. Like I was just doing, I was attending to the story, so I wasn't seeing through my eyes. You need to attend to your eyes, but not actually see through them. That's the trick. So once you've mastered it, what you're going to notice when you look at people's auras, and this is how you tell a real aura reader from a fake one. A lot of people think it has to do with color. That's why people are so dismissive of aura reading. It's
dude,
not
your aura's
color.
black. This is awesome.
It's actually the frequency pattern of the edge of the aura, okay? Because the aura uh, resonates at different frequency waves. So you might get somebody who's agitated, their aura is going to have a more of a jagged quality to the frequency. It's going to be more abrupt and going to be starker changes in variance and pitch and stuff like that. It does have a slight hum to it. You can hear it depending on what kind of range the aura is in. If the person is highly agitated but not focused, it'll be too high pitched, you won't even be able to hear it at all. However, if the person is asleep, you'll hear sort of a low hum. A lot of people who say they can hear auras will say though sleeping people are difficult because the hum blends in with the natural kind of breathing resonance that a person has. What's best is to find a person who's calmly sitting in a chair. What you'll hear is this tone. Once you've got it tuned in, listen for it carefully. It goes like this. Like that, okay?
You sound like a sad lawnmower.
You'll
You sound
pick
like
it
a
up.
lawnmower that just lost something.
You'll pick it up if you've got your aura ears on. But the thing is, note the following thing. When you see the body language of the person and it gives you cues about their mood, probably the aura will be the same. Okay, so when you're aware of what their mood is consciously, it allows your unconscious to reveal to you the aura that represents what you already believe. It's part of the aura magic. And in order to accomplish this aura magic, all you need to do is send $750 to me via, in the care of, Dr. Lionel Sprinting Wolf Kazaquo of Dr. Lionel Sprinting Wolf Kazaquo's Sprinting Wolf School Industries. If you have any remaining doubts about the validity of this program, I want you to remember Dr. Kazaquo is the one who came up with it, and he's a Native American. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you've learned tonight about aura reading. Unless Ken wants to say something, as I said originally, I was going to open it, and then I changed my mind right now, but I can change it back in a heartbeat.
I think I might be wrong, but I think Eric's aura is pink, and I don't know why.
Ken, I think you missed the message of the aura video. It's not about color, my friend. It's about the shape of the frequency juxtapositions along
well,
the
then
edge
your
of
aura
the
sounds
aura.
like an asshole, is what your aura sounds like.
Okay, well that means I would be in a turgid mood normally. If an aura sounds like an asshole, by which I assume Ken means makes sort of sound, then
That's not turgid.
I didn't say the sound was turgid. I said the mood was turgid. Ken, I said that sound represented a turgid mood. Gosh. Now, of course, individuals in a turgid mood are what, Ken? Do you even know? Do you even know what a turgid mood is? Have you deliberated about that yet?
I don't know if I've done that. I don't know if I've delineated.
Deliberated. To deliberate. It's one of the more difficult words in English to say. Can you say it, Ken? Deliberate.
Deliberate. Deliberate.
Deliberate.
Deliberate.
There's deliberated, deliberation, deliberating, and deliberative. When you are discussing deliberative matters, that's when you know what it means to be turgid. When you are turgid, that's when you know what it means to make a sound with your aura. Have we cleared it up now?
No. To me, that it's kind of flimsy. It's sort of meh. Turgid doesn't. Turgid is like. It's not strong enough.
What do you think turgid means? Do you know that turgid is actually a word?
Yeah, I figure it has to do with hardness. I don't know.
It has to do with, I think, if I remember correctly, being really wordy and verbose. It's like verbose or wordy.
Yeah.
Unnecessarily dense. Unnecessarily dense in language. Probably I'm turgid. I think I'm probably quite turgid sometimes. But deliberative and deliberative are the more important matter. Because when you deliberate enough, you produce deliberative finalia.
Would that make you a a file?
It would. You would be a deliberative file. Deliberative file. Hey, Kent, do you enjoy crunchy country croutons? Or do you prefer crunchy country croutons or country crunchy croutons? Which one do you prefer? How about you?
I like
Cooter. Go ahead, Ken.
Cooter?
I like croutons.
Oh no, I was googling turgid. I was googling that word.
Turgid. I thought it was turgid.
Whatever you said.
Turgid. Turgid.
Oh, okay.
Turgid.
Okay.
It means crunchy country croutons.
Yep. I don't know if I care about this anymore.
Ken, you're a sourpuss. You know that, right?
Well, somebody has to act as a balancing act to your just radiating. Yeah.
Okay, balance away.
Well, I tried earlier with the T-Rex hands, and that only got me so far. So I'm swinging in the other direction.
Yeah, that would be piling on rather than balancing out. Not that I don't think it's. I'm not saying you did either, but
Well,
I'm
what's your
just.
point, Eric? You're saying maybe I do, maybe I don't. What's your point?
My point is I don't have any point. I just said I could have a point. I mean, I could jump back in the behind the reins. Would you like to drive the cart for a while?
Drive the cart to where?
Well, where do you think we're going, Ken? Gosh, enlightenment.
Is it somewhere less? Is it somewhere different than whatever this shit is?
I don't know, Ken. You'd be driving.
Okay. Can I drive as long as it takes for us to get out of wherever the hell we're at right now?
Sure.
Hmm. Question: are you going to drive us back in this direction if I give you the reins again?
Not necessarily.
Not
Hopefully
necessarily.
not.
That's
Who
not a
knows?
that's
I
not a
will
solid
try not
enough
to if
answer.
you'd like me not to. I'd be happy to accommodate you. That's fine.
Uh,
I'm not trying to be difficult.
uh,
You know.
it's just you're utilizing vocabulary now that I'm not able to keep up with the jargon,
You
and you're
mean
setting all the
turgid?
rules for what the well I thought I knew what turgid meant, but apparently not. And beyond that, I can't keep up.
Hey, I
You're
could have been
setting the
wrong about
framework for
turgid
what you
for all
think
I know.
R's are and hearing R's, and
Okay, so is the new topic why Ken is dissatisfied with host Eric?
I'm not dissatisfied with the host Eric as an individual. I'm dissatisfied with
Okay,
the
that's
lack of
fine.
concreteness.
Okay, look, that is fine. If you'd like that to be a topic, that's fine. Would you like that to be a topic?
No,
Okay, what topic would you like? Or would you like the
no,
reins?
no.
Or would you like to instruct me to take the reins but drive us someplace else?
I'm gonna opt for that last option. I'm gonna whip the mules. I'm gonna.
Okay, where would you like to go? Would you like to go to Serious Town? I could take us
I don't
there.
like to. I don't like to pigeonhole it into either serious
I'm
town or
enjoying
any
the
other
challenge
thing.
though. I want to be assigned exactly what host Ken wants, and I want to pull
Oh,
it off
okay.
and kill it.
Okay. Well then, let's talk about how, to my mind, when I think about not just ENTPs, but people who clearly have more vocabulary and technical jargon at their disposal when it comes to debating policies and things like that. When I'm thinking of how to combat that, my first instinct isn't to necessarily try to win the argument. Actually, my first instinct is to try to win the argument, but a stronger instinct that I have is to try to ask the proper questions to make it apparent to the person arguing that they're not as right as they think they are, and that that's grounds enough to not necessarily dismiss what they're saying, but it's grounds enough to make them not as confident as they would like to be.
Okay, well, let's start a video on it then. So let's sort of summarize it in a neater package. Like